Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and I just wanted to give you a bit of an update on the channel. Obviously, it's November now. We haven't had an update for a little while, and the new Football Manager has come out. Now, we've moved house. I'm in the new studio. You may have noticed I started doing some tutorials. You can see them there, the two first ones for the new Football Manager. And so I just wanted to give you a bit of an update on where things stand and where things are headed. Now, the Queen of the South Impossible Dream will be starting as soon as possible. I'm still waiting on Amazon to deliver me a couple of things that I need to get it underway, so that will start soon as that can. It won't be today, November 9th, I don't think. Hopefully it'll be as soon as possible. Once I have all my deliveries, then we will be getting that underway, and in the meantime, tutorials will be coming out. Now, as for the channel itself, I mean, it's a little bit difficult to give you a proper rundown because I haven't done any videos until last night. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, and I've been sort of dropping it off a little bit ready for the move. So obviously everything is down. I'm not going to waste too much time going through that because there's a very good explanation for it, and that explanation is that simply I wasn't putting out any videos, and so everything drops away with that. But we're back now, and we will be in full swing, and I'll go through the schedule in just a second. But before that, we've got a little bit of housekeeping to do in relation to the fantasy baseball. And that is, of course, to add Dan Stefanovic, our winner of the 2021 Fantasy Baseball, add him to the Wall of Wonder. Now, last season was affected by COVID, so obviously this is a record score. That's what the little asterisk stands for. But defending champion, defending his title, and he is also, of course, our fantasy football champion as well. So very good at the fantasy sports, old Dan Stefanovic. This is, of course, my father-in-law, so congratulations very much on that honor. Now, let's have a quick update on how everything else looks in our league land. So starting with the Predictor League, and as we come into an international break, it is very tight at the top. Benteke Taka is in front, 1.5 points ahead of our defending champion Webby's Whites. Kudos Gamer is just right up there as well, as is Wolfman. And then it does drop off a little bit. It's a little bit of a battle in 4 right now. McGinn and Tonic, Gaz Monster, Klosav, myself doing okay. Every day I'm doubling, looks like they. I always assume it's a he. I shouldn't do that, should I? They have definitely won the Golden Cup for this most recent week, and unfortunately for Urosh, he's picked the wrong week to win the wooden spoon because it gets on the channel. So there we go. If you want weekly updates, I try and post them on the Discord every week, and also when I can, it's a little bit more time consuming on Twitter. But I can't do it from my phone basically. But yeah, so that's where you links for all that's in the description. But that's if you want to see the weekly updates and how everybody is getting on. But Benteke Taka right now is our leader as we come into the international break. And if we look at the fantasy football, then we can see that Arnold's Barbarians has opened up a bit of a gap at the top ahead of McGinn and Tonic and myself. Our defending champion Cobra Chickens, not having a fantastic season so far, but still a long way to go, obviously. Kloppo FC is there, and we go all the way down to Math Bandits, who is very kindly propping the rest of us up. So thank you for that, Maths Bandits. So that is an update of the fantasy competition. Now, if you want to join the Predictor League, I should say as well, there is a link to that in the description. Anybody is welcome to do that. The fantasy football is for Patreons. But yeah, Predictor League, more the merrier. If you want to come and join in, you've got a little bit of a handicap to try and win outright this season, but of course Golden Cap glory is very well respected around here, so that can still be yours week in, week out. All right, now let's have a quick update of the schedule. So the schedule right now is kind of blank, isn't it? So this is my plan. Queen of the South, The Impossible Dream, Football Manager 22 will start as soon as Amazon delivers what I need. It's hopefully going to be a good intro for everybody, so I really want that delivery before we start it. So yeah, that will start as soon as possible. Now, in terms of Aussie Villain Racing, my plan initially was to get it back going for this week, Tuesday, Thursdays. We just had a bit of a busy weekend with the house and trying to get everything set up in the office here. So that will be back next week. Usual time, 5 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Aussie Villain Racing, I can't remember what race we're up to. I want to say the Hungarian Grand Prix, but I could be wrong on that one. But anyway, that'll be back for next week. And now we are going to hopefully do a second Football Manager series as well. I want to get out the tutorials early on. That's a bit of that's a channel growther for those ones. So I want to try and get those out. And if I start it a little bit later, the second series, which is going to be a Manchester United England only. So I'm looking forward to that because we struggled with it in the baseball, trying to do American only and win the World Series. But that'll sort of offset it a little bit from the Queen of the South series as well. So that will start. I don't want to set a time on it, but as soon as the tutorials I've done what I want to do with those, we'll get that underway. Fantasy baseball, out of the park baseball. I'm not 100% sure what to do with that now. We have at the new place here, I've made sure I have a much better internet setup. I have a thought of trying to get back into Twitch. I did enjoy Twitch when I was doing it at the old place, but our internet wasn't good enough, and it was just all sorts of problems. I'm tempted to maybe move out of the park baseball from YouTube and play it on Twitch. So yeah, thoughts on that. With time difference, it's obviously going to be more popular in North America than it is going to be in Europe, in England, obviously, where I'm currently located. So I'm kind of thinking it'll have to probably be a weekend thing when people are sort of off, and we can play some fantasy out of the park baseball. I would like another go, I'm honest, with the Yankees, at least one more go to try and win the World Series with our team there. But I'm sort of open to feedback on that one. Let me know what you think. Just let me know what you think, whether you think Twitch is a good idea. We could do it on YouTube again. I mean, there's nothing against that. It's just time, really. I don't want to sort of overdo things. And with the baseball season over, I'm a little bit torn exactly what to do with out of the park baseball. But I do enjoy the game, and I would like to keep going. And I know there's a few people that have wanted to go back and do the baseball journeyman. So that's something that we could look to do as well. But again, I'm wondering if maybe we look to do that on Twitch as opposed to YouTube. But anyway, let me know. Feedback is always welcome on this channel. But that's it. That's the updates. I try not to make them too long for you. I will see you in a video upcoming soon. And I've got to say, it is very, very good to be back. Take care.